Sorry, I forgot something. Part of why people like me follow Chomsky, and what's interesting is like a lot of the early people we met in your, I don't know how they're in your thing, but like they were like this one girl like asked me like she was like, oh, so like Noam Chomsky's kind of like a guru to you or something. Like she didn't perceive him as doing anything of like he's a moral and sexual luminary. Like she didn't see it that way, perhaps, or she was pretending for her thing. Okay, he said, he's the only person I know who said this about this like social science thing and like which may control the country at different times. But they do. I mean, they are like in control at all times in some way. But like, why is he a guru to me? But why also is he published by? He even said like, well, look, I can't control who publishes my things, like by like hate groups and stuff. Like, well, one of the things he said is the only person who ever one of the only thinkers who like described it accurately. He said what they've done is so complicated that you can't. He said the only comparison he said is the medieval church. They've created something that's like so complicated and involves like so much like intellectual coding, and he's like, quite frankly, I don't understand a lot of it. Like they're doing something that's so complicated. It's like the medieval church. Like they're kind of like, and the people who like study it and like go into these positions that I met who will like attack you if you like say the wrong thing. That they're like, he described it as like a priesthood of people who've been trained in this way, and he said it's like the medieval church. Um, the other person who said something about this sector is why the oh he's like, that's why Chomsky like, what is my interest in a guy like Lyndon LaRouche who does say a bunch of things that you're like, is that what it's unclear. He has young people to follow him. No, actually, I met with older people from it. He actually defines what they're doing, like this form of rationalism, like this sort of scientific thing that they claim to be a form of liberalism, which I don't necessarily know. But like he said, well, whatever they're calling, like this crowd is calling liberalism. He's saying anyone can have the word, but he said like it appears to be this. I like this. He said that it described it. They set up a table, and it was the only thing when I got thrown out of university like that well, like spoke to me. Right, he said it's the systematic denial of the existence of an objective reality. How do you know? Did you do a study? Like, well, no, but don't you realize what you're doing? I thought those two. That's part of why those two thinkers like interested a guy like me.